Dr. Yaya, you want to talk to us about the federal draft. You are on top of it all tonight as Chief of Staff of the interim government. And so much is happening in La Republic. It's of interest to us, it's not our business, but it's an advantage for us because there is a distraction in the camp of the enemy. And this is a time when Amazonians should gain momentum. It's a time when Amazonians should be united on one thing, kicking the enemy out at the home front and take advantage of their weaknesses. And today is very important. How important is this day to you as Chief of Staff and to this government and to our nation?
Thank you, Dr. Padi, to have me on the show, on the pre-draft redemption show, a very, very important one. And it's an honor to be here in company of our great gentlemen, men of honor, I call them. Uh, I'm quite humbled to be in your midst, and thank you for all the great work you've been doing for Ambazonia. And great show, great program today so far. Yes, I'm just coming to add my voice, of course, to that of the president and the resource mobilization team and all those who've been working so hard behind the scenes to make sure that this redemption is a huge success. As we know in business, you put money to get money. In other words, in our context, we need to put in the money in order to get results. We keep hearing a few comrades or people asking, "Oh, what can we show for? What can this government show for so far?" or something like that. I'm sure some of those questions are meant to just tease the leadership to actually divulge, the strategies that we have ahead of us. But of course, that's not something for public consumption. What I'll say is put in your money and you will see the results. We started seeing, for those who are vigilant, hearing noises from a few places that were quiet. We've got our Secretary of State here and who can talk more about that. So I'm just here to remind everybody and add my voice to say that it is very, very important for the diaspora to do their own part. We've said this severally. Our people back home are sacrificing with their lives. All we can do here is sit comfortably, dress well. We all look good. Look at us. They don't have that leisure. They don't have that pleasure. So all that's being asked of us is a little bit of discomfort to push us to the point of sacrificing a bit more to make sure that we get our homeland soon enough, because we don't want to stretch this game. And we're very optimistic. We're very, very positive. We don't come here sounding desperate. Whilst we try to reach out to as many people, we know that Boya is a certainty. It is undisputable. So for those who are doubting whether they're putting their money in the real place, that is a great investment to put your money in. You want to be known you want to go down in the good books of history. We heard some talks from distractors talking about ID cards and things like that. To me, this is the best ID card you can have. We have heard from the resource mobilization team and national treasury that award certificates will be handed to those who have completed their draft. Of course, this exercise is not going to happen today, but it's going to happen in the subsequent visits of the president to the various counties. To me, it's an honorable thing. That's my best ID card that I can have, to show that I took part in this honorable cause to free a people, to free my homeland. It is not just a piece of paper that some people want to use as a money making extortion trick. Because my award certificate actually means that I put in the money, and why not even more? So I just want to encourage everybody that this is, we read books and we see names of great men and women engraved, in stone or in writings or in history books. This is what we're doing right now. We're actually writing history by paying our drafts, getting our certificates, going down in the Amazonian Book of Fame. I don't know if there's anything better than that. So please, let's honor the lives of our heroes uh, whose lives have been cut short, for our freedom by just paying this money. It is not easy, and I'm not underestimating the fact that times are hard. But please, we must get through some discomfort in order to achieve what we have ahead of us. So that's just my plea, and I think um, we heard some good figures there from the resource mobilization. Am I still connected?
You're very well connected, please.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry. So just encouraging everybody, and for those who cannot complete, make the effort to actually complete your draft. The intention here is that we'll be moving to the next phase of the draft, which is the county draft. We remember when this new strategy was brought in, because some of us didn't understand it well. People thought the federal draft is coming to replace the county draft. That's not the case. We have different arms or tiers of the government. We want to empower all different arms, and so after this first phase of the federal draft, we will move on to the county drafts, which will start in July. Before then, the president and his entourage is going to be visiting all the counties, and that's where the certificates will be awarded. This is an honorable thing for all those who are attending graduations at the moment. I think this is bigger than that. So please do your best. If you cannot complete it today, make sure you at least increase it. Make sure you reduce the debt. So by the time your county is drafting, you don't have any debt. That's the whole intention of this. So I want to thank you all, gentlemen. It's always a pleasure watching you. Ambazonia is just made of great people. I cannot wait to be part of this nation. I pray God keeps us all to see this wonderful nation that will be the envy of the world. Thank you, Dr. Padi.